Tyler, buddy, just sit down.
She's gonna just watch me teach and help me learn. Tyler, in your seat, buddy. Okay, I want everyone to think in your brain a minute about animals.
Okay.
Do you like animals?
Yeah.
Think about what colors are animals. What colors are animals? Tyler, are you thinking about animals and what colors they are? Share with your shoulder partner about an animal you're thinking of and what color it might be.
Okay, so butterflies are colors.
Multiple, great vocabulary word there. Multiple colors. Good job.
I forgot the name of it.
You can just.
Flamingo.
Oh.
Actually, green lizards.
He's talking. Okay. So, today, you guys are absolutely right. And y'all are kind of reading my mind a little bit. Today, we are reading a book, nonfiction book called Colorful Animals by Ratu Matari, or Matari. Okay? And this nonfiction book teaches us about colors that can be on some animals and some of their different body parts. Okay? And today we're just going to read the first part of the book because it's kind of a long book. So here I want you to see, look, we have a bird, and on this page we're talking specifically about the bird's feathers. Look what the author did. On this page they gave us labels on this page that tell us the colors, so I want us to pay special attention to that. And then our next page is about a bird also, but on this page we're talking about the bird's beak. What is the bird's beak? Everyone kind of point to on your body if you had a beak, where would it go? Yeah, it's kind of like their mouth, nose-ish kind of thing. And on this page, the author also did labels for us to show us the colors. Now, look, this is what you were talking about. Now we're going to talk about a lizard. And it's telling us some colors. And look what the author did here. Instead of giving us labels on the lizard, you'll see they wrote this color word in that color. Right? Isn't it kind of interesting? And then here it tells us it's a lizard, but over here it says this is a lizard too. So they're telling us it's like another kind of lizard. It's a lizard also.
Actually, I'll tell you what exact type of lizard it is.
We can talk about that afterwards. And then on this page we have grasshoppers again, and the author did the same thing where they put the colors word in that color, and it tells us this is a grasshopper too. Okay.
Those are all colors.
So now I want you to think about the word feathers in your brain. Think about the word feathers in your brain. Everyone whisper to me, what sound does feathers start with? Is the sound. What letter, everyone whisper to me, makes that sound? F. Very good. Now, is feathers a really short word, a medium word, a really long word? How would you describe that word? Feathers. Short, medium, or long? How long does that word sound, Tyler? Medium. Okay. Maybe even long. Okay. Feathers. I hear a lot of letters in there. So when we are looking for the word feathers, we're going to be looking for a long word that starts with an F. So I want all of you super quick, just flip to page 2 and then see if you could with your fingers frame the word feathers. See if you can find it. Beginning and end of the word. Frame it like this with 2 fingers.
Oh, this is so neat.
Okay. Tyler, I need you to pay attention so you know what page to go to. With your fingers, frame the word feathers.
She said frame.
Frame. Perfect. You're right. You all found feathers. Okay, now just shut your book. Now I want you to think about the word beak. Beak. What sound do you hear at the beginning of that word? Everyone whisper it to me. What letter is going to make that sound? What letter makes the sound? B. Very good. Now, everyone flip to page 4. With your fingers, frame the word beak.
No, down these.
Now everyone run your finger under it and let's read that word. Beak.
This one.
Beak, Jim. You're right, there is beak on there twice. Now, how do we know that that word is not bill? Sometimes we say birds have a bill instead of beak. How
Yeah,
do we know that that word is not bill?
because it has an I.
You're right. The word bill, it would have some different letters. We would have an I sound in there and an L sound in there. You're so right. Very good. Okay. So, guys, listen to what I want you to be able to do. When we're done reading, and we're going to stop reading at page 9. I put a little flag. Okay? When you get to page 9, you'll go back to the beginning and reread. But while you're reading, I want you to be thinking about what animals the book teaches us about, what body parts it teaches us about, and what colors.
Everyone has whisper things.
If you would like to whisper for you, so everyone start at the beginning and start reading. You don't have to at all. So start reading at the beginning.
Look at this colorful animal. Look at this bird. Look at this bird has a look at his color. This on his back. This look at this color. This bird has a
Look very carefully at each word and make sure you're reading the word. Okay, so read it again. Read the second sentence. Starting at the Did you find what word tripped you up? What was it? Super careful attention to each word, right?
This is a grasshopper. It is a grasshopper. This is a grasshopper. Look at the color.
No, you keep reading after.
Look at this.
Remember, we're stopping here and we're going back to the beginning. Okay, everyone stop a minute. Stop. Shut your book. I have a question for you, okay? Everyone, share with a partner an animal, and a body part, and a color you learned about. Share with a partner an animal, body part, and a color you learned about. What was it? Put your whisper phone down and when you're talking.
Yeah, and what I want to do here is the animal part is I learned about the head.
Oh, could it happen?
Because on the lizard, like with every other lizard, the head can change colors. Like on my lizard that I have as a pet.
You can tell us about your pet later, okay? We're going to keep going. I have another question for you. Can you guys think of any other animals that might have some other bright colors on them? Share that with your partner. List 2 animals. What's an animal that might have other bright colors?
Butterfly and fish. Lizards sometimes have yellow.
Okay, and then this is a hard question. This book does not tell us this, so I'm just wondering about your smart brain. How do you think animals might have bright colors? Why do you think? Do you have an idea?
That because they can protect from other animals.
Ooh, it might help them be protected from other animals.
So they can camouflage to the trees so that dangerous animals won't eat them.
Oh my God, y'all are like animal experts. What do you think, Tyler?
So they can't be colored and the sun flashes blue because light colors are not really dark, but the sun can't flash blue.
Great idea.
They use it for camouflage so they don't get eaten. Show brains. They use it to get their food.
Oh, to help them get food. Very good. Now, I want to tell you guys something that I saw. This was actually not during reading. I saw some awesome stuff during reading. But when I asked you guys about some animals and colors, do you know what I saw Tyler did? I saw him do something that great readers do. He went and looked for text evidence. He found in the book where it was and pointed and said, oh, yeah, this is where I learned about birds, feathers, and the colors. And good readers look for text evidence. That is such a great thing that they do. And then I want to tell you something else that great readers do. Okay? Great readers, pay attention to me. Great readers pay attention to each and every word. When we are reading, we make sure that every single word makes sense. And if we feel in our brain, have you ever felt in your brain that that might not be the word? If we feel in our brain that maybe we said the wrong word, we need to go back and use something else to help us figure it out. Either the picture or rereading, but we are very careful that we correct our mistakes when we read. Okay, guys? Now, everyone turn to page 7. Page 7.
I found it. That's not it.
I want you to look at the top of page 7, and it says, this is a lizard too. And there is a comma before that word too. And when we have a comma like that, we pause. So listen to me read it, and then you're going to read it with me. This is a lizard too. Everyone read it with me. This is a lizard too. Great job. Let's do it one more time. This is a lizard too. Awesome, awesome job. Now shut your books. We have one last thing. You will finish this book tomorrow since we did not read the whole thing, or maybe another day, might not be tomorrow. Kind of talking about what I told y'all that good readers are really careful. Tomorrow we're going to read this page. And I covered up a word. Just looking at the picture, what do we think this word could be? It says, look at this something. What could this picture be? What do you think it could be?
Animal.
Animal. Could be animal. What else could it be?
Books at that page.
What else could this picture be? A gorilla. Could be a gorilla. What else could it be?
Well, if I look at this picture.
Okay, but what else? Just looking at the picture, what could this be a picture?
It could be a baboon.
A baboon. Okay, so let's talk about that. If this word was a baboon, baboon, what would we expect to see at the beginning of it? And what letter makes that sound? B. Okay. If it was gorilla, what would we expect to see at the beginning of this word? Grr. Okay, and what letter makes that sound? If it's animal, what letter would we expect to see at the beginning? A, making ass. So let's check it. So which word is it, guys?
Animal.
Animal. Right, because we thought about it from the picture, and then we checked it to make sure that our word matched what we predicted it could be. Okay, guys, you can go back to reading. Thank you.
I thought we were supposed to take.
We didn't finish the book, so since we didn't finish it, when the day you finish the book, you'll take it with you.
Are you ready? Emily, Hayden, Greer, and